Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, when I walk out onto the grass here at Saban Field, this is one of the most iconic places in all of college sports. When Bryant-Denny is good, it's one of the most dynamic home field crowds. They are so excited to welcome back their Crimson Tide, and they are really loud early in this pregame. I'll keep you posted on how loud, how crazy, and how frenetic it gets here for the Crimson Tide. Guys?
Holly, thank you. From the gun, the ground game. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Austin Mack fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Rodgers. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Under fire. He's got it. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And just no hesitation there by the quarterback, right? Primary target not open, so find your check down. Where's my running back? Yeah, I know I'm under pressure, and I know I'm going to get hit, but I'm not taking a sack. I'm going to find a way for us to get a few extra yards here.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mack. He's got it on the 25. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bama!
Well, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gamecocks offense will now get its first chance with the football. And finding space to throw the football against this secondary will be a challenge.
And this talented guy out wide, man, for this offense, he has had his way this season. This will be the biggest challenge for him. And what's the answers on that side? What do they present? Nobody's really been able to stop him, and he's going to get his. But, Palmer, how do they limit the damage, and how do they maybe focus on him and make others beat you?
Well, they talked to us this week on defense, and they said, look, we want to play zone as much as we can. We need to bracket him as often as possible in and out, but we know he's going to line up in different spots, so obviously we've got to communicate. The one thing the quarterback told us this week is, I don't care where he lines up, and I don't care who they cover him with, if it's 1 or 2 guys, I'm still throwing him the football because I know he is going to make plays.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Sellers through the noise. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Oh, it's picked off.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
They'll go play action with Mack. He wants to go deep. He's got it inside the 15. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll run it. It's Hill. Could be an alley. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And he's in for a second touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down. He knows how to get in the end zone, and I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Snags it and he's open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it on the counter. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
The counter run plays really tricky for defenses to stop because it forces you to play with great eye discipline. Everything in pre-snap is telling you the ball's going to the strong side, but now they run it back weak and they're pulling offensive linemen. This defense better be ready because this won't be the last time today they see the counter run.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers fires to the right. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Running inside, it's Clark. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Gamecocks have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Quarterback keeps it. Powers through the defender. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. The Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. Motion from the back. Sellers. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. On the option. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Offside.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
They've really controlled the ball on this drive, and the penalty gives him another 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's McAllister. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The run inside. It's Clark. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Now here's Sellers. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It is good. Now the lead is down to 11.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride in stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. The option look. Now the toss. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Stumbled to the ground. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Here's a little room there. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's Sellers to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Makes his man miss. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for space. He just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Yeah, you run a play that's conservative. You're going to hand the football over, and you think nothing bad's going to happen. And, man, if he doesn't just cough it up, terrible timing. You get inside that 5-yard line ready to make a play, score some points.
There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. You can go way back in the history. To the wishbone attack all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team, Alabama builds its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy's going to bring them down, and you see it year after year with these guys, and there's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge to try to get on the ground.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Really good job by the defense seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Mack makes the catch. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Back to pass. It's Mack. Lets it fly. Upstairs, he's got it.
And that's this guy's 3rd catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing, and as every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more and more confidence in this guy.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. This time he wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
Throwing, Mack. Fires left. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away, because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on 3rd down to try to get a 1st down, but it got absolutely nowhere. Great job by the defense, rallying up and actually getting a tackle for a loss.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the miss, the lead still at 11. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Throwing, Sellers. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Tight end finds a soft spot. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49 yards field goal is good. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with a look at SMU taking on the Missouri State Bears.
Coming out with it, it's Bennett. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the 3rd quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason reason why they're down in this game. So I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Sellers through the noise. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. Makes a move. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. The give on the inside. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. Quarterback making checks. Mack from the gun on third down. Gets it out fast. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, they weren't throwing to the sticks on that third.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Austin Mack looking down the middle. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Scrambling away. He'll pull it down and run. And he got 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 coming.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back. Nothing open.
Got a little grass. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Got his man.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimum there.
Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McAllister. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on third down. From the gun. Give on the inside. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. On the move to his left. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. Mack. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Might be changing the route. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Mack. Looking deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Sellers. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Back to pass on second down. Caught. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's caught. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Looking left. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Great job by the defense taking away the quarterback's primary target on that play and forcing the incompletion.
Sellers from the gun on third down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the...
They've got a first down here. Want to start his bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Throwing Mack. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. From the gun on third down, it's Mack. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. That one will find its way out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. A strike downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Here's Sellers to throw. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Now here's Sellers. Fires to the big fella. Not going to get there. Not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Again, it's Sellers. Floating away. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell he's surveying the field. Somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the stick. Understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
They'll get him down at the 21-yard. Coverage team able to stop him right there. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Throwing, Sellers. Fears the pressure. Trying to get rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. The quick out. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Play fake, Sellers. He's got an open man. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Sellers to the air again. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Sellers. Oh, they're after him. Got his man to the left. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. He'll do it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Now on the move. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. And the Gamecocks can really attack on this second and short. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Sellers through the noise. He's going to run it. Runs through a tackle. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Gamecocks are threatening in the red zone. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Quick release on the RPO. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Sellers from the gun on third down. Bringing the heat. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Fourth down, Sellers. Into the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Running inside. It's Hill. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The Gamecocks take a timeout. That's their last one. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. They bring him down strong. Effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. In the postgame, if you start asking about the offensive struggle,